I just recently picked up at the drugstore. Literally went in for two things, and I walked out with a whole big old bag of stuff. How come nobody was telling me that the drugstore was coming out with some hot fire shit and I needed to get on it? So I'm super excited to show you some of the stuff that I purchased. But before we get started with the haul, I have a quick little unboxing for you guys. This is from Influenster and CoverGirl. If you have been an OG subscriber of mine, you'll know that I have worked with Influenster in the past. I love Influenster. It's an amazing website where you can get products sent to you for absolutely free. You pay zero for Vox boxes. If you guys don't know what Influencer is, I will have a video link down below for you guys so you guys can check that out. It explains everything you need to know about Influencer, how you can qualify to get a Vox box, what a Vox box is, yada yada yada. Go ahead and check out that video down below if you guys are curious about that stuff. But let's just go ahead and get started. Obviously, we can kind of tell what is included in this box. So this is from CoverGirl. This is the CoverGirl Outlast All Day Vox box. And every Vox box comes with a little pamphlet like this. Oh, it actually has more stuff than I had anticipated. First thing I see here is a powder. This is the CoverGirl Outlast All Day matte finishing powder. They sent me the shade medium to deep. That is what it looks like. It looks like it should be okay. Maybe just a smidge dark. I don't know. I'll have to try this product out and let you guys know how I feel about it. Next thing I see here is the CoverGirl Outlast Soft Touch Concealer. Well, that is what that looks like. And they also sent me the shade medium to deep. And that is what that looks like. It's probably going to be just about the right shade to conceal, like actually use it as a concealer. I probably wouldn't be able to highlight with this, but that's totally fine. I'm excited to try this out. I have actually never tried any of the CoverGirl Outlast stuff. Last thing I see here is the CoverGirl Outlast All Day Custom Reds 24-hour lipstick. And it comes with two products. It looks like this first one is like the base. And then this next one here is obviously the color. Thank you to Influencer and CoverGirl for sending that stuff to me. I will get back to you guys and let you guys know my thoughts on that. Right, so now actually moving on to the goodies. First two things I'm going to show you are the reason why I went into Walgreens in the first place. I had absolutely no idea that these products were coming out, and then I started seeing people Snapchat about it, and I'm like, I gotta get those for myself. These are a pair of lashes from the Eylure London and Nicole Guerriero collection. There are two lash styles and I picked up both of them. This first one is in the style 143. As you can see here, it's just a little bit more dramatic kind of lash. It reminds me so much of the House of Lashes iconic lashes. And this next one is her other style. This is in the style Casually Glamorous, and that is what it looks like. And it's just more of a wispier lash. Obviously more of a casual type of lash. So I had a bunch of other eyelashes from the Vlogger collection. There was like 3 other vloggers in them. Nicole is my homegirl. How to support the homie, of course. So these are a repurchase of mine. This is from Ardell. These are the Ardell Double Up Double Wispies. I absolutely love these. So wispy, but they like fan out really nicely, and they give you a good amount of like depth and dimension to the eye without being like overpowering as like, you know, like the House of Lashes ones, the Iconics or whatever. It gives you that much drama on your eye, but it's not as heavy and they're not as thick as those bands. They still have such a lightweight band. I absolutely love these. If you love the wispies from Ardell, try the double wispies. I swear, once you try those, you're never gonna want to go back. While I was at Walgreens, I noticed that there was even more lashes that came out from these two companies. So sticking with Ardell, Ardell came out with two styles of the faux mink luxuriously lightweight with Invisiband lashes. I said there were two styles. I only picked up one just because I already picked up lashes and I have so many lashes. I'm like, I don't need to be spending more money on lashes. So these are the faux mink style. This is an 812 and that is what that looks like. I really kind of like these because it looked like it had like 2 layers of hairs. There was a nice like depth and dimension to the eye, and they looked really lightweight and just kind of like wispy and flary. So it would be more of a like a natural lash, but like still kind of dramatic, you know what I mean? The other pair is from Kiss Lashes, and they came out with a faux mink couture collection. And now they actually had like 6 or 5 different styles of these, but again, I wanted like all of them, but I'm like, you know what, let me just try some of these out, see if I like the band first, and then if I do, then I can go back. They come with your faux mink lashes and a glue as well, but I picked up the style Boudoir just because they just looked so nice. Like wispy cat eye with a little bit of more length coming in the center. You guys know that these are the types of lashes I roll with. They look super, super nice. Like I really love these styles. I'm really excited to try this one one out. So yeah, Kiss Lashes and Ardell came up with like a faux mink collection. You guys know I love mink lashes, but they are expensive. So if you can get something that gives you the same effect for a lot less, why not do it? Then I saw a display for L'Oreal and they actually came out with so many new products, like so many new products. I only picked up a couple though because I'm like, girl, you don't need all that. The thing I want to talk to you guys about is something that a lot of people have been talking about. Super excited to try this out. This is from their Infallible collection and this is the L'Oreal Infallible Total Coverage Foundation. Total Cover Foundation, excuse me. It's supposed to be a lightweight, full coverage 24-hour wear foundation. That's a hell of a lot of claims. We're gonna see how well this works. I picked up two shades. Picked up the shade 307 Sand Beige and 306 Buff Beige. So I will be trying these out and I will let you guys know my thoughts on this foundation. I'll let you guys know my thoughts on some social media platforms. And then on the display, of course, they had the L'Oreal Infallible Blend Artist blenders. So I picked up all three of them. I had seen like 2 people talk about these and they were like, okay. And then I saw like 3 or 4 other people give reviews on them and every one of them said that these were really, really good, comparable to like the Real Techniques ones. So I picked up all 3. They have a foundation one, which looks just like this. It has like a little curve on the inside, but it's kind of like a beauty blender. It's rounded at the bottom, pointed at the top. They have this one, which is for contour blending. It kind of reminds me of like a lemon wedge or like a little slice. It's thicker, as you can see there, so it's a little bit thicker, but it's like triangle egg almond shaped kind of. And then they have this one. This is the concealer blender. This one was a really unique shape. It's like curved and slanted on the side and rounded, then flat at the bottom, and then it comes to a pointy tip. So we'll see how that works. Each of these, I want to say, was like $7.99. The last thing I picked up from L'Oreal within their Infallible collection, this is their Infallible eyeshadow paints. This is in the shade 316 Cool Ivory and it looks just like this. So it's like a 2-sided eyeshadow thing, like a cream eyeshadow. It'll look a little bit thick, but that is what they look like. Very pigmented, very nice. This shade right here is more like a beigey kind of tone and the bottom's like a pure white kind of tone. It's just very neutral colors. Like I said, they look really thick. Ooh, but even blended out, they're still very pigmented. Yeah. So that's blended out and they're super pigmented. I have not found lots of brands that make really good cream eyeshadows for the drugstore besides Jordana. I love Jordana, so hopefully this one works out as well. Speaking of Jordana, there was another display that had a couple highlight stuff, lip products, and then some contour stuff. So I only picked up a couple. Pick up one of their Jordana Sculpt and Go Creamy Contour Sticks. They actually look kind of warm, but oh, never mind. Wow, that was really creamy. So I'm pleasantly surprised. That glided on super nicely and that is the shade right there. As you can tell, it's not so warm, not so cool tone. Just a nice mixture of like a beigeish gray tone. It's really, really nice. And actually the formula is very, yeah, it's really creamy and it blends out really nicely. I have actually been contouring a lot more with cream products like this because they're so much easier just like glide on and blend out, but you have to have the right consistency. So far this one feels really, really nice. And then I picked up 3 of the Jordana Sweet Cream Matte Liquid Lip colors. They had a bunch of shades in here. I picked up 3 of those. The first one I got is this one here. It's like a darkish beige. It's called Cinnamon Toast number 22. I picked up this more rosy one. This is Rose Macaroon. And then this one here, which is like a peachy nudish kind of color, number 7 Tiramisu. It's hard to make a good liquid lipstick in the drugstore that actually doesn't flake or that doesn't feel dry or cracked on the lips. I'm excited to try these out and let you guys know my thoughts because you guys know I love liquid lipsticks. And the next company I picked up 2 things from was Maybelline. If you follow me on Snapchat, you saw that my dog took it upon himself to eat this product, so I had to repurchase it. This is the Maybelline Master Conceal Camouflaging Concealer. This is in the shade 20 Light. So I just repurchased this concealer. Absolutely love this concealer. The littlest amount goes the longest way. You really don't need a lot. It's very lightweight, but it's also very full coverage. So I really, really love this concealer. And then I saw that Maybelline came out with some more baby lips products. I had heard someone say that these new products were actually pretty pigmented and pretty hydrating, so I would pick one up and give it a go. This is the Baby Lips Color Bomb Crayon. Picked up the shade 10 Blush Burst. So the cap comes off like that and you just twist it up and there is the product. Oh, and it actually is pretty pigmented. So you can see that right there. It does give a shine to the lips. It's a little bit of a sheen, but it's supposed to be a lip balm, pretty moisturizing. And let me just tell you right off the bat, just by swatching it like that already, you can tell that it's a lot more pigmented than their previous baby lips. Those did nothing for my lips. If anything, they dried them out even more because I was constantly reapplying because there was just no moisture in them. And then the last brand I got a couple things from was from Wet n Wild. They actually released a bunch of new stuff, but not everything was at the drugstore. This was just some new stuff that I had seen. First two things are the Wet n Wild Mega Cushion Highlighter and Contour, and they come in this like cute little packaging. They only had one shade in the highlight, one shade in the contour, so I'm hoping that these shades work out. And I've never tried a cushion product, like a cushion foundation, let alone a cushion highlighter and contour. Also, it comes like sealed like this. You get like a little sponge in here, and I'm assuming, yeah, and the product is right here. That is what that looks like. It's actually not that bad. So that's just a little swatch of the shade. It looks kind of similar to this one, maybe just a hair lighter. Not thick. It blended out pretty well right there, and it's pretty pigmented. So that's the contour, and I guess I could just open the illuminator. So same packaging, comes with a little sponge there. Well, it came with a little sponge. And then the product is underneath. This one is more of a pink tone. Okay, so look kind of pink in the pan, but as you can see here, it's a little bit of like a pink champagne kind of color. I don't know if you guys can see that right there. And it does not have any glitter. It's not chunky at all. It just looks like a straight highlight. And then the last two things I picked up were lip products from Wet n Wild. This is from that same cushion line. This is the Mega Cushion Soft Matte Lip Cream. And I picked up the shade Melon Like It Is, and it looks just like this. It has that same packaging, terracotta kind of color. So I have not tried this one yet. Don't know what to expect. And then the last product, I thought I picked up two of these, but I guess I just picked up one. This is the Mega Last Liquid Catsuit Matte Lipstick, and I picked up the shade Rebel Rose, which is this nice kind of like this like rosy grunge kind of color. I actually heard really good things about this liquid lipstick formula, so I'm really excited to try this one out. So that is it for my haul and unboxing. Leave it down in the comments below if you guys want to see a special review on any one of these products. Otherwise, like I said, make sure you're following me on social media, Instagram, Snapchat, or even my blog, because I may do reviews or like my quick thoughts on that and then just put them up there. So leave it down in the comments if there is a product that I'm totally spacing out on that just came out in the drugstore and you're like, oh my god, Andrea, you need to get your hands on that, because I definitely will. Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, all that stuff is going to be linked down below for you guys, as well as coupon codes for you to save some money. I think that's all I have for today's video. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video.